This is pad number 4. This is a 6-frame polystyrene divided down the middle, and there are 2 queen castles on either side. One of them has a mated queen and it's full of bees. The other one has a mated queen that started to lay, and it seems they don't particularly like her, so it has a queen cell. If I got the story straight in here, we'll find out when I go back through and confirm it. And the queen cell is going to emerge soon. It's capped if it hasn't come out. My goal is to take the one that has a queen, put it in another box, and take it on the other side of the property. While the one that's making a queen, if I have it right, I'll add extra frames and leave it here so the queen can go get mated. I'll leave it at this location. This box is going to be the one that comes on this frame. So the one that I want to keep here, I'm going to put in this equipment, and I'm going to take this box setup out. Now you know what I'm going to do. Let's see how this works out. If I find the queen along the way, find a queen, I'm going to mark her. I got my queen marking kit set here. Make sure I still have my pen. I don't. Dang it. Or do I? Oh yes, I do. Ta-da. Okay, let's go see what we got. I gave it a little bit of smoke just before I turned the camera on. Both sides. So you see these bees flying around in the back, they're trying to go in the back entrance. Coming and going. And you should see when I pop this off the divider down the middle, right here. And the divider sticks up a little bit, which is why they built some of this extra comb here. Just a quick peek, make sure my queen's not up there. Doesn't appear to be. I'm going to set this over here, off to the side, or I'm not going to kick it or have any problems with it. Okay, I'm not sure which side is which, so let me go after this side first, the one far, and this is the one that's using the front entrance. Just do a quick inspection and see what's going on here. How about I use this the way it's intended? I don't like usually pulling this outside frame, but in this case, I'm going to make the exception. Go slow. Because I knew there were not a lot of bees on the outside. And for right now, I'm just going to store it over here. Let's see what we got going on in here. It is a frame of new brood, or new comb I mean. There's a small patch of brood in the middle. And on the far side there's a small patch of brood that had emerged, and I do not see a queen in here. They have nectar stored, no sign of eggs. My guess is this is probably the one that is making a queen. Just cut this extra burr comb off the bottom. I'll pick that up in a minute. Not a lot of bees on this side. One more check to make sure there's no queen on this frame. I'm also looking for eggs, which I don't see any. So chances are, this is the one that's going to stay. One more to go. Let's see what we got. Put that one over there in safekeeping. A little bit of brood emerged here. No sign of a queen. See what this side gives me. Again, emerged brood. No sign of a queen. If at some point when I put this in here, and I'm guessing that a queen is out getting mated or something, and she doesn't come back, then I'll just recombine these hives. In fact, I almost wonder if I should do it just right now and cut bait. I don't see any queen cells torn down on this side, which is what I've anticipated. But this did have a laying queen at one point. Just peeking to see if she's down in the box. There's only a handful of bees in there. Let's get a better look. I gotta take this to the sun. Sorry, I'll take a pause in the video for a sec. Go out in full sun and take a peek at something here. So I took it over to the full sun and I found a queen right here. She's right here. She's a little small, but my guess is she either is gonna go get mated, and what I said is I saw a capped queen cell not too long ago on this. She's right here, underneath right there. There's the cell that she probably came out of. And so I'm going to put her in here for safekeeping. And this colony will rear its own queen and be good to go. So I'm going to move this box over here and swap them. First thing I'm going to do though is close off the entrances on both sides, take this out, and wrap this colony up so I can transport it. I know this side has a queen. This is a little tricky sometimes, getting this center divider out. It's tight for a reason, so that the bees can't go from one side to the other. But if you get your hive tool in here, I'm giving a lot of jostling, so. But you can see there's a lot of bees in here. They've connected the comb in the center. And so I just need to free it up so I can get this away. For queen castles, these boxes are amazing. They really do a nice job. Especially in the cool spring when it's not very nice out. They provide really nice insulation for the bees. These originally came with the plastic dividers, and I made my own out of wood. And while they do really well to stay in place and not warp and all that stuff, they're a little snug in here. One side, other side. I might be able to just pull straight up from the center, and I can. Shake the bees off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, before I close this box up and transport it away, is I'm going to look for the queen real quick, and if I find her, I'm going to mark her. Now I suspect that that one's a virgin and hasn't been out to be mated yet, so I'm not going to mark her. I don't want to have anything going on with her. But this one I've seen in the past, and I know that she's a really nice, big, fully mature queen, and it would be great to get her marked. I don't like what I see here. There's an awful lot of drone brood on this frame for a new queen. Same with this side. That's not a good sign. I mean, it could be that she wants to make a lot of drones. Let me go a little deeper into this. It would suck if she wasn't properly mated and all she's doing is laying duds. That means we would have to give her the old adios. Yep, same thing here. And it's a crappy pattern. Boy, that's frustrating. Let's see if I can find her. There's a lot of bees on this side. Normally I would clean all that stuff off of the bottom, but for the sake of brevity today, I am not going to. This frame is backwards. I always put my markers. Let me see if I can show you this. This says F521. That means the foundation was installed into this frame May 21. And I always like to have the foundation notations towards the front, and they're backwards in this colony. And I consider this the front of the hive. I guess it don't matter. They're all facing the same direction. And I could have just turned the colony around when I replaced it, but full frame of honey. This is probably one that I gave them. So I don't see the queen, but given all that drone brood, that's not a good sign. Clean the little spur comb off. Again, I'll clean this up in a minute. Off camera. You don't need to see me pick it up. I'm just going to put it back here. And I'm going to put the frames in and button everything up. So, drawn comb will go in here. And I'll move this away and I'll figure out what to do with it at a later time. I didn't see the queen, but given the circumstance, it's probably irrelevant. It's a bummer because the queen I saw in here, she's a big, beautiful Carniolan queen. That's the source that we had from these. And I have to wonder if, you know, what the heck went wrong here. But she's one of the ones we mated, and this is not what I wanted out of the series. So I'm going to take that colony with its little queen, put it on this one, and transport this out, and we'll call it a day. I wish I could have found the queen and marked her, but we'll move along.